While sorting through an old veteran's belongings, I accidentally discovered a diary from World War II. At first, I thought it was just a boring old notebook, but after casually flipping through it, I realized this was far from an ordinary record. This was the veteran's first-hand account from the battlefield, and it even contained many precious old photographs as evidence. The diary's contents instantly pulled me into that war-torn world. Everything recorded inside was incredibly real, not only detailed diagrams of weapons, but also his visceral experiences and tremors after killing. A thought flashed through my mind, and I secretly took the diary home. After reading through all the contents in one sitting, a bold and dangerous idea suddenly popped into my head. One thing led to another, and I directly typed the entire contents into my computer exactly as written, not daring or willing to change even a single word. After several days and nights of hard work, I finally finished transcribing everything. However, just as I was struggling with the title, my eyes suddenly locked onto a shocking line in the text, which instantly gave me inspiration, and I decisively typed out the final title, Sable Noir. But when filling in the author's name, I fell into intense internal struggle, yet ultimately greed overcame what little conscience I had left. Trembling, I forcefully wrote down my own name in the author field. Then I printed out all the manuscripts, packed them neatly, and mailed them to a publishing house. Unexpectedly, within a day, I received a call from an editor-in-chief. On the phone, they were thrilled, lavishly praising my talent, and even wanted to sign an exclusive contract with me as soon as possible. But I was just an ordinary worker. How could I have ever dealt with something like this? Although I had carefully studied that diary, I hadn't completely memorized all the details. To avoid being exposed on the spot, I quickly lied that I was very busy recently, and pushed the meeting date all the way to the end of the month. After getting home, I frantically planned how to completely absorb the diary's contents into my brain in a short time. I began studying the diary word by word, marking all the important parts, and even organizing each battle into a timeline. To gain a deeper understanding of those historical moments, I not only looked up massive amounts of information, but also repeatedly watched author interviews, learning their language and demeanor when answering questions. Through this cramming-style learning and training, I surprisingly quickly developed my own narrative style. Once I felt I had everything down pat, I made a decision. I didn't hesitate to tear up and burn that diary, making those memories along with the evidence of my crime disappear forever. When I attended the book launch, I instantly became the center of attention. The publication of Sable Noir shocked the entire literary world. No one expected the author behind it to be so young. Facing questions from other writers, I was already fully prepared, answering fluently, and with my capable and composed manner, I was even hailed as an expert in the creative field. But soon, my attention was drawn to a seemingly ordinary girl. I mustered up the courage to approach her, but she didn't want to chat with me much, stating bluntly that she wasn't interested in the man before her, and only wanted to meet the author of Sable Noir. Just then, a reporter recognized me, and hoped I could do an exclusive interview about Sable Noir. At that moment, she suddenly realized the person in front of her was the writer she had admired for so long. Embarrassed, her attitude toward me immediately did a complete 180, and I, without hesitation, seized the opportunity and invited her to dinner on the spot. This flattered her, and we fell in love just like that. From that moment on, I not only gained fame and fortune but also won the favor of a beautiful rich girl. With just one stolen literary work, I had leaped into high society. However, the good times didn't last long. Through a series of unforeseeable incidents, I was gradually backed into a corner.